a new brand to explore new business opportunities for you. Today, we have invited a great iconic brand, Thomas Cook, India's largest travel solution brand, starting with the investment of 10 lakh rupees. To know more about this business opportunity, firstly, I would like to invite Mr. Sankalp from the brand side and Mr. Saras Gupta, Head and Training Development Department of Franchise India. Over to you, Saras sir.
Thank you very much, Harshika, for a beautiful introduction and a very warm welcome to everyone who's there on this webinar today, and also to everyone who's watching us live on Facebook and YouTube. So, friends, we all know COVID has really affected, and the worst affected was the travel and hospitality industry. So I must say that the travel and hospitality sector is on the road of recovery now, with domestic tourism touching pre-COVID levels already and the highest interest for international travels too. Now, according to the Economist Intelligence reports of 2020 in 2023 on travel, the global tourism will definitely take a leap and a rise of 30% in 23, followed by 60% growth, which was already discovered in the year of 2022. So I'm sure a big opportunity, a brand which has been internationally recognized for travel and hospitality. The Thomas Cook needs no introduction. Having presence in 25 countries across 5 continents is now looking for expansions pan India. And today, to understand the business opportunity, what we have from Thomas Cook, we have invited Mr. Sankalp. Mr. Sankalp is Vice President and also looking for new expansions of franchises and the support system that you would need when anybody is taking a franchisee of Thomas Cook. So, Sankalpji, a big welcome to you as well. Thank you for taking out time on this afternoon today. So, with that, I would like to hand over the stage to Mr. Sankalp. Mr. Sankalp, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Saras, for the lovely introduction. Hello, friends. Good afternoon to all. Thank you for all of you for taking time for this lovely presentation, which we are about to give you about Thomas Cook India Limited. Allow me to share the screen, please. Saraswati, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay. So about Thomas Cook India Limited, as Mr. Saraswati has already given the introduction, it is India's largest integrated travel solution brand with around 175 years of leadership in holidays, foreign exchange, corporate travel, MICE, and visas. Currently, we are looking today for the franchisees for the holiday division, which is the largest chunk and gives the maximum revenue for Thomas Cook. We have a footprint of around 140 outlets across 80 cities. Currently, we also have a franchisee network of around 70 franchisees over across all the cities. So we have a very robust franchisee business already currently there with us. This is the highest customer rated tour operator in India. Just to wanted to add, just we have recently got the best outbound tour operator for year 2022 from the SATE, which is one of the most standard industry benchmark for travel industry. So that's the kind of business and the kind of brand strength we are having in holidays and travel industry. We are very proud to say that around 2 lakh happy customer have traveled since the pandemic. So that's something to tell about the brand, that even in the pandemic, when the world was shut down, we were ensuring with the best hygiene, with the best travel guidelines, we were able to make people travel as per whenever the destinations were opening with all the guidelines. So we were really appreciated in across the world that how we have operated and made sure that our holidays were very, very safe and hygienic, so that the customer never faced any challenges. So that's something, the USP and the strength of our business, which we do. What do we do? Holidays is our core business. Yes, foreign exchange is also a core business. MICE, corporate travel, visa, passport service, travel insurance. These are the products of Thomas Cook. For today, for the franchisee. What we are doing is with the holidays, and yes, we also give you the opportunity to earn in foreign exchange as well, which is a very good revenue generator for all our partners. What are the brands under Thomas Cook India Limited umbrella? Thomas Cook with SOTC is again another travel brand which comes under Thomas Cook brand. Sterling Holidays and Resort, it's again the under Thomas Cook brand. Then there are multiple destination management companies like Desert Adventure, LUXE Asia, Private Safaris. These are destination management countries of their respective countries where where whenever people travel to that place, that particular country, these destination companies are being used. So it's having a multiple companies also, Thomas Cook, which is there. Awards and recognitions, as I told you, Best Outbound Tour Operator of the SATE Award 2022 and 2019, and this year also we have received just now. There are multiple awards, Best Outbound Tour Operator in Times Travel Awards, so very recognized awards which we have got. Silver Award for the Asia's Best Integrated Report category in Asia Sustainability Report Awards in 2019 to 2021. Best Risk Management and Framework Systems at India Risk Management Award. So certain these kinds of awards which are there, which we are continuously getting for our company. That's something, again, the strength of our brand, which speaks from this. Advantages for being partnering with Thomas Cook: partner with India's largest and only fully integrated travel solution brand. We have a 15 years of experience in franchising right now with a robust and profit generating model, excellent commission structure with additional incentives and tactical promotions, benefit from regular marketing interventions in form of print ads in national media, radio spots, TV commercials, digital social campaigns, corporate partnerships, and tie-up. So as you see, if you would, most of you will be reading the newspaper, in last 1 month continuously, in a week, 2 to 3 times, we are hitting the print media and giving all our, showcasing all our Thomas Cook holiday products, and which also give you the access of your stores, whichever you will be taking, and that also, you also get the visibility on the print ads. We also have an exciting Super Achiever Club program with exciting PLV, financial support for marketing, and an exotic international trip for all our partners. So that is something which is very USP. If you take a holiday business, you would definitely like. It's a very interesting and exciting industry to work with. Obviously, we also give our partners to give an access to themselves to enjoy a holiday. So if you reach certain target which we are given, so you get an exotic trips. Like for example, this year we are sending our partners to fully paid Iceland trip. Last year they went to Egypt and Kenya. So these are certain perks which you will also get once you join with us. The access to the entire portfolio of travel products with best in industry, pricing, offers, and deals, and India's largest and best in service portfolio for the group escorted tour. Here, I would like to pause. What is group escorted tour? So I will not explain you in technicalities right now, but group escorted tour is when a person who wants to travel in group and in a group from India, and like suppose you are traveling to Europe, to Switzerland, to Paris, there's a lot of language problems. So there is an Indian tour manager who is always available, and your entire trip on that group is particularly taken by us. So that's the strength we are having in entire world, like Europe, in USA, in Australia, New Zealand, where the languages barriers are being removed, and you travel with Indian group, you have your Indian food. Currently, this is one of our strengths. Nobody in the travel industry right now in India is having these kind of national portfolio where we make you travel. We have a lot of regional departures. Like if somebody who is in Karnataka and they want to go on a Kannada departure, that is the kind of in-depth analysis we have done, and that's the kind of product portfolio we are having, where we can give you an option to travel with our Kannada departures. In the same way, Marathi departures, Bengali departures. So these are the kind of some examples. So that's the kind of depth we are having in our group tours. So it's a strength, and it's a USP of our tour, which we would really like you all to take the advantage whenever you take the business. Saraji, am I okay? Is okay, or should I be more slow? Or is it going good?
Okay. You can go good. You're going
Thank
good.
you. Yeah. What is our core businesses for franchisees? Holidays. holiday packages, which is our core international and domestic packages, a group departure, which I just spoke about, a personalized holiday in FIT, where a customer wants to make their holiday on their own with their own pace, their own likings, dislikings. So we curate those holidays for the customer. So that's called personalized holidays. All standalone hotels. If somebody wants to do a hotel booking, a flight booking, if somebody who's interested in an educational tour, like a a school wants to take that school group to Singapore for their some analysis, or to USA to visit NASA. We arrange all these kinds of educational departures as well, with all the informations, with all the logistics, taking care of the students. So that's our strength. That's our portfolio. The third party products, cruises, international railways, Cosmos, Global. So don't get confused. These are travel jargons and these are basics. Just wanted to highlight that basically what I'm trying to tell you is that we are a one-stop travel shop. Whatever you need on a holiday, we have everything, in our umbrella. Other products and opportunity to earn. Yes, as I told you, foreign exchange you can earn. We give you an access of foreign exchange tool also, where you have a chance to earn good commissions from whatever inquiries you get for foreign exchange. When people travel abroad, of course, they also need foreign exchange. And even normally also, if a student is traveling, parents wants to do their fees, want to submit this. So all these products we are having in foreign exchange, and you can be a part of it. Although it's not our core business, core business is holiday, but yes, we give you the access of foreign exchange as well, where you get an opportunity to earn. We have a separate department for that. We give you all that training so that you are equally able to earn from that foreign exchange as well. MICE is basically meeting, incentive, conference and events. So that also is a separate department. But yes, if you have any inquiries, we can work on that and get you good commissions from there as well. Standalone travel insurance, visa services. So all these are our in portfolio. As I told you, it's a one-stop travel shop. So these are the other products which are there. What are the systems and tools which we provide to you? Integrated plug-and-play systems and tools, CRM system for customer management. So the CRM is provided by Thomas Cook for your outlet, which you will be having. So whenever you are having all your customer, you need to update those CRM. And suppose, for an example, after a 6 months, 7 months, you want to do a certain kind of promotion. Where will you find the data? No need to worry. We provide you, because you have we have given you the CRM system. From there, you can do a lot of marketing from BTL activity, ATL activities, SMS blast. So that help will be given from the CRM system, which is provided to from Thomas Cook to all our partners. What is Astra? Astra basically is the software from where, or when a customer is asking you for a holiday, how would you quote to them? How would you send the request to the customer? So these are the tools from where you give online quotations. It's a booking tool. In a click of a button, in 2 to 3 minutes for a basic destinations, you can start sending quotations. So we, on a technology front also, we are very quick, and we want all of our partners to be empowered. The integrated call recording and analysis system via cloud telephony. So in a store, for an example, whatever calls are coming are getting recorded. You have access of that system, where you can actually go and check how was the call, because that call recording is there for you to do analysis. What did the customer say? What did the staff say? So you have the full visibility of what are the number of calls which has come to the store. So you have full visibility there. So that's the kind of system which we have already provided to our partner. For Visa Knowledge Center, whatever is the visa informations are there, we have uploaded in a tracker, which you get the access, and you can, whenever a customer can ask for what country visa, so you have that accessibility to check and give the customer the details. Effective MIS for the franchisee. So in a month, how much business you are doing, what are the plus, what are the minus. So all those things are taken care by Thomas Cook in terms of where the strategy should be more, what products are selling more. So these kind of indications are also given from our side because of our strong, robust MIS structure. Now coming to the most important thing, what is the store requirement? We need a retail outlet at a highly visible prime location with minimum 600 square feet. Interior as per Thomas Cook standard requirements and guidelines. This is we give you the standard requirements. You can do the complete store at local level also. That's the basic structure which is required, and that is like a good neat office where a customer can come with a good interior, a good furniture for customers to sit, for the staff to work. So these are the basic things which are required. Nothing very high end is required, but yes, a good standard neat office is the need of the hour from Thomas Cook. In the IT equipments, what you need to give us the laptops, which basic IT information like laptop, telephones, internet, printers. So these are the things which is required for the from your perspective. A minimum 2 professional holiday sales staff is what we are asking for to start with, because see, we are into a business of where a lot of human intervention is required. So we need people who can start working there, who is a trained person. So we give that all the required support in terms of training. So yes, 2 professional holiday staff is required who will be operating from your outlet. 1 staff for housekeeping / office runner. So that is again which is required from your side. So these are the basic requirements which is required. What is the Thomas Cook support? As I told you, you license to use the promote India's largest travel and holiday brand, regular marketing interventions in form of print ad in national media, so that you get radio spot, TV commercials. So the anyway brand is very strong, and we continuously hit the market to keep that awareness and brand recall remain, that whenever customer wants to do holiday, they should actually check first with Thomas Cook. So that's the kind of strategy which our marketing team possess and does that. You will get a complete access of Thomas Cook India website, where there is a store locator and your store will be featured there. So when a customer is going to Thomas Cook outlet, and if he wants to look at your particular location in your region, definitely he can have an access. Here I would like to pause and tell you that between Thomas Cook own store and franchisee store, we actually don't give any differentiation to the customer. A customer who is going to our website or checking there, he will never know that this is a Thomas Cook store, own store, or a franchisee store, because for us it is the same. That's how we have kept, and that's one of the success story for the franchisee robo structure. So we don't differentiate between a Thomas Cook own store and the franchisee store. So India's most awarded and best industry products, pricing and tour management. Here again, I would like to tell you that in most other franchisee businesses of commodities and all, there is something called inventory, the logistics. All these things are the partners, the franchisees also need to take care to buy the inventory and all. Here with the Thomas Cook, with the travel business, we are entire logistics, entire inventory is managed by Thomas Cook at the back end. For the partner side, we don't need anything, no for procuring the inventory or anything. It is all with Thomas Cook, and you just have to sell the holidays, sell the product from there. That is our only request. The inventory management is completely done by Thomas Cook. That's something a USP from compared to if I compare to other industry as well, and that's how Thomas Cook works. From our side, we also give you a trained Thomas Cook store manager who will be exclusively working from your outlet. He will be on Thomas Cook payroll. So Thomas Cook pays for that store manager, and he will be also there to drive the business from there. So that's again the USP, where the person from Thomas Cook will be there, and he will be kind of responsible for the entire sale, what he will be doing from the outlet. We have a very robust sales management structure to manage, like that store manager reports to a relationship manager who takes care of 4 to 5 franchisees. So that's kind of see, our business is something about holidays where a lot of competition is also there. A lot of times customer queries, and then closure happens in a time. It is not a commodity business. So when a customer inquires for a holiday, he will take some time. He can do window shopping, and then he decides, then he books. So there is a window for a booking from 10 to 20 days, depending upon the destination. It can also go to 20-25 days if it is a long haul destination. So for this, there's a strong, robust management structure which we provide. Regular intervention happens with the whatever the leads which are there, to ensure that the lead gets converted into sale. Regular product training is also the need of the hour, which we also give and update about what are the latest travel trends. So we keep all of you updated about the latest travel, what are the latest logistics, what are the latest guidelines, so that you can upfrontly tell the customer. And that's how you win the confidence from the customer that these guys actually know the destination and we are in the safe hands. continuous monitoring of performance and deployment of effective strategies to ensure healthy return of investment. So these are the certain things. Let's suppose if in the locality their business is not going to happening from the last 1 month, what are the strategies? So we provide those kind of also ideas. Of course, it's the involvement from both sides, from Thomas Cook as well as from our partner. But yes, these kind of interventions, these kinds of calls we do take, that what is going wrong, what is going good. So I want to give you a very clear cut picture how we operate, and it's very transparent. Use of Thomas Cook India's brand, color, logo, you get the complete access of that, signage, stationery, letterheads, visiting cards, email ID. So all these things are provided, we give you those creatives, and you can use those signages of Thomas Cook brand and use it for the getting more business for us. So these are the kind of support which Thomas Cook provides. Now coming to the commercial, for Tier 1 cities, the franchisee fees is 10 lakh plus 18% GST. The term of the agreement is 3 years. And there is also a refundable security deposit of 5 lakh. It's a refundable, mind you. See, the franchisee fees is non-refundable, but there is a security deposit which is refundable. But since we are using a brand, there is a lot of inventory, as I told you, is managed by Thomas Cook. So for that, we need a security deposit just to be on this, have that security. So that's the for Tier 1 city. For Tier 2 and other cities, the franchisee fees is 6 lakh plus 18% GST. Term of agreement again is for 3 years. Refundable deposits is security deposit is 3 lakhs rupees. So these are the commercials, and after 3 years, so the renewal for Tier 1 city, it is 5 lakh, and for Tier 2 cities, it is 3 lakhs. I want to pause here for all of you to get this thing, because this is again an important thing. So I'm just pausing for some time for you to get this. Yeah, so that's the presentation about Thomas Cook, and that is what Thomas Cook is all about. So just few more points which I would like to share with you. Just a minute, I'll just. So currently, where are we looking for the expansion? So in right now, yes, we are looking forward to expand in Pan India, but we have categorized where we are currently looking out our expansion. So in to just name the cities, in New Delhi, we have two availability. One is in South Delhi, one is in Gurugram. In Jaipur, we have in Vaishali Nagar. In Mumbai, we have in Kandivali and a near about area. Again, Mumbai, we have 3 vacancies available: Kandivali, Dadar, Andheri, Vile Parle. In Pune also, we are looking around at Kothurud and Magargapetta Road. In Cochin, we are also looking for a franchisee partner. In Bangalore, it's near Banarghatta Road. In Chennai, in Krompet. In Ahmedabad, in Maninagar and South Bhopal. So yes, New Delhi, Jaipur, Mumbai, Pune, Cochin, Bangalore, Chennai and Ahmedabad are the places where our priorities are currently, and we are looking to expand in the next 5 to 6 months. And these are the available places, potential franchisee outlets where we are looking to expand. What kind of investors are we looking at? Yes, we are looking for someone who is passionate and ready to work in an industry which is recovering leaps and bounds post-COVID. We need someone who is very well and socially connected, who would be able to help in getting the access of all the HNI clients and clubs and other leisure activity source in their local area. Need someone who understands their locality and can do multiple activities of marketing and be proactive. So that's the basic requirement for kind of an investor we are looking at. It is not mandatory that you have to have a travel background. It's nothing as such, because travel industry is somewhere where good connections actually works. Rest all logistics and other things are being managed by the Thomas Cook, as well as the store managers and the staffs who you will be hiring in your store. So, but yes, your participation is required where you give us good leads to work upon, because product is already in place, good access to all these things. Of course, we also have, as I told you, the support in terms of BTL activities, with our paper ads and all those things. So leads will automatically come to your place. But certain see what happens now when people are traveling, it's about the trust. So local connect is very important. That is why Thomas Cook is so serious about more franchisee outlets in terms of local distribution. So that trust happens only when people are well connected there. Okay, if somebody knows that, okay, I have known him, so definitely he will, if I go to a holiday on to London, to UK for 10 days, and I am in a safe hand. So that's why the local connect is very important. And that's the major thing which we are looking at. So these are some basic points which I wanted to say. And that's about me. And I'm open for questions, Sarasji.
Thank you, Sankalji. I think that was brief, crystal clear instructions and business model that you've explained. So congratulations on the biggest one.
Thank you
So
so much.
friends, I see that there are a lot of hands being raised. Rather, it's a one-way webinar. So I may request you all to please put your questions on the Q&A box. Similarly, people who are watching us live on Facebook and YouTube, you can please post your questions in the chat box. And once we get that, we'll ensure that somebody from a team will get back to you personally and answer all the questions that you. All right. So, Sankalji, overwhelming response that we have. It would be
Great.
expected that we have a great brand to talk about. The legacy speaks for itself. So let's start picking up questions from here. I don't see a name, but yes, it says, do you have any franchise which is running in Jaipur other than Vaishali Nagar? You need, if yes, what's the monthly sale? So, of course, that's one question that will come up. Jaipur, are we open for Jaipur, sir?
Yes, Jaipur, we are open. In and around Vaishali Nagar is what we are looking at.
Fantastic, sir. So, of course, you can get back to us. And that was one question. Probably I see a lot of questions coming on that. Can you give us some average earnings sales that we can really expect to set us some perspective
Yeah,
for a bit?
yeah. So I would just like to share one screen to make them understand the ROI. Shall I do that?
Please, sir.
Yeah. Saraj, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is. If you can just, if it's spreadsheet, thoda bada kar sakte hain, if possible.
Let me just check.
Yes, the option is there, na? Plus wala option on the top. On the top left, you see plus option, or maybe control or mouse से scroll कर सकते हैं आप. You can press control and then mouse. On the top ribbon, sir.
Yeah, the more side, huh? I'm just taking that.
No, in the center. In the center, if possible.
Just a minute.
There's a hand which is raised. Then next to it, it's a minus and plus.
Hand is.
No, yes, yes. On the top ribbon, sir.
At top, there is a participant question and answer is there.
So on the Thomas Cook slide, the PDF.
Yeah.
हाँ, इसके left में आइए, इसके left में आइए.
Also,
और left में. Plus
ना
का
सर,
option. हाँ, ये भी चलेगा. ये plus से भी कर सकते हैं.
ये ठीक है.
हाँ, perfect है. थोड़ा सा बढ़ा
और बड़े कर दो.
Perfect. No response. Thank
Okay.
you.
So just to give projected costs and how it works, the capex and opex and the expenses. So what we have done is that I have kept the cost on traditionally on the higher side than what actually happens, and the sales which I have given is kept here is traditionally it's on the lower side. Generally, the partners and franchisees do much more, but just to be more realistic, we have worked this. Sheet for you to give you an idea. So as you said, franchisee fees is 10 lakh rupees for tier 1 cities, GST 1.8 lakh, franchisee fees is 11 lakh 80,000. So I've divided it into 6 years. So the cost for the capex is coming to around 3.93 lakhs. Initial store setup I have kept it as 10 lakh rupees. So that's actually for a 500 to 600 square feet. That's the kind of, that's again on the higher side, which I have kept it. It is purely on your this thing where you can do your local setup from your side as well. So that access is completely there. So around 10 lakhs, which I have done, again, I've divided it into 6 years. So around 1.66 lakh is what the yearly cost is there. What are the expense details? So expense detail, rentals, kept it at around 50,000 rupees a month. Staff salary, 2 sales plus 1 runner. So we need a decent enough people to start with, and we do also the training for them because anyway from our side we give you a fully trained Thomas Cook store manager. So we need people. So around 40,000 will be your manpower cost, which I have kept. So for a year it's 4,80,000, and we have also done an incremental on 5% tentatively every year, although that doesn't happen. But yes, we have just kept to be, as I told you, the cost we have gone little over aggressive on a higher side to just give you the realistic picture. Miscellaneous expenses, electricity, phone, internet, around 10,000 is what we have kept. So yearly around 1,20,000 for the year one, and accordingly I have incremented it to 5% on every this thing. Total annual expense is there now. Annual expense head, franchisee fees divided over 3 years. So that's around 3.93 year, 93 lakhs. Store setup divided for 6 year. Annual projected operating expenses, this 12, so which we have just given you the starting the breakup, and total annual expenses. So year one, we have kept the annual expense. Your expense would be around 17,60,000. Year two, 1850, as a little bit incremental we have kept there. Year three, 1947. So year four, because the franchisee fees gets divided in the third year. So from fourth year, again, we have kept it as only 5 lakh is the renewal for there. So accordingly, we have kept in that way. So till year 6, your expenditure will be around 20,95,000 is what we have projected. Okay, now projected return. To be on this thing, again, I have kept a very, very minimum, which is barely 100% is achievable. So I just wanted to show that even if you do well from year one itself, you will take something from this business, and you can actually reach your break even. But generally in any business, it takes to develop the market and business, and the more you grow, and then that's how it happens. So year one, then year two, so the sales, once the full year gets over, definitely the next year you get a lot of repeat clients, referral clients. So around 30% sale is 100% projected more for the next year. So that's how we have kept it around. So so on a blended, around what you get is around 5% of commissions if I keep all the products. Again, on a minimum side, which I have kept it, it is actually more, but yes, to be on the practicality side. So the total sales of on and around 4 to 5 crore, if you do, the first year itself, the total annual commissions you would be getting it around 24.68 lakh. So in the same way, we have increased it, and the year 6, you will be earning around 72 lakhs. That's the kind of commissions which we are projecting. So for now, the simple calculation, as I from the total expense which was coming on year one was 17,60,000, annual commissions around 24.60. So year one itself, you have the opportunity to earn 7 lakh of profit after giving all your commission, after all your expenses and all. So that's the kind of our robust model which is there, and if you go to year 6, you are able to, hands down, minimum you are taking about 51 lakhs. As I told you, this is the minimum sale which I have kept, and max on higher side the expense which I have kept. So this is just the indication. So that's the kind of return you get post 6 years, and getting more increases. So total expense, total revenue, total profit. That's how it will be at the end of the 6 year. 1 crore 14 lakh is the total expense. Total revenue is around 2,80,000, and total profit is around 1 crore 65 lakh 85,385. I hope this is the basic maths which we have done. That's how our business work, and what's the projected ROI.
Absolutely, it was pretty clear. And friends, if it was too fast for you, if you have any questions on the financial model, we'll be glad to help you and answer that. Now we have a question coming from Mr. Datta. Mr. Siddharth Datta is asking question about Assam Guwahati. He is very interested to open that. So, Mr. Datta, I'm posting the numbers on the chat box, and probably once the webinar is done, our teams will rigorously start calling you and ask you for more details. So, once we contact you, we will take one-on-one with Mr. Sankalp and, of course, talk to you in more details. Now we have Mr. Kulkarni asking, how would you generate leads for franchisee to boost the business? Leads कहाँ से आएंगे sir?
So as I told you, sir, we have a very strong brand and the moment, so brand recall is definitely there. And that's why we have identified the areas where we are looking at that if these area we open the outlet. So we have not even detailed the only cities, but we have also detailed which are the location in cities where the need of the Thomas Cook outlet is there, because we understand the kind of dynamics of the customer segmentation there. And if we have an outlet, definitely that's the model which we follow. So we do a lot of lead generation activities like paper ads and all those stuff, which gives the brand awareness to the customer. So customer, whenever they need for a holiday, will from that location will come to your store as well. And yes, of course, that is what something we need from your side, because you guys are the experts in your locality. That's why my first requirement was you need to be more socially connected. We from our side send you regular creatives of the destinations, upcoming travel trends, upcoming product, good offers which are there, like a child-free offer, one person traveling, the second person free. So these are the things which we do where we give you all the creatives and you share in your database to generate more kind of leads. So it's a mix of both. We need support from your side as well. And yes, we do the ATL activities, which is more centrally, which is done for the entire as a brand, and you get the benefit for that.
So, Sankalp ji, question on that because that's what risk hedging is all about. So, understood BTL activities will be done at the store level where all the creatives are done by you, where he can place his phone number. But when we talk about ATL activities on the television commercials or newspaper, there would be a hotline number. So, are these leads coming to you and then you reposition them as per the places?
Sir, and when we do a print ad on the newspaper and also we actually give the local contact number of the outlets as well on that. So let's suppose if in Mumbai we have 5 stores, we name the places and we name the number also in that this thing. So the customer who is there sees the lead, then will call directly to that outlet. And plus on certain ads which are small in size, we have a hotline number, and based on certain locations, if customer is there, we also give those leads to the partners as well. So it's
Ms.
both ways.
Arya is again asking the same question because now post COVID everything has especially moved towards online. So yes, she says that traffic is really diverted towards online part. So how does the franchisee takes the benefit of that? Would he get
Sir,
some benefit?
I would like to answer that right now. Yes, online is one of the ways of getting more inquiries. But as I told you, Thomas Cook has a strength, as I told you, around 80 to 160. So 80 is franchisee, 70 is franchisee, and another 75 is our Thomas Cook own outlet. If that was the case, we could have in the COVID and post-COVID, we could have reduced our store. But as I told you, our 70% sales, total revenue, total sales happens from the outlets, not from the online. That the online traffic is still 20%. There is a reason for that. When you do a holiday, you need somebody whom you have a confidence. It is not that you just go to the store, take it and finish it. It's an experience. If the customer will come to your outlet, he will take some time, he will go back, he will come and again discuss 10 other things. Every case is a different case. He will have other documentation queries. How will he travel? What all there? So he need a face to have that discussion. That's why, and a holiday of 4 lakh per person, I'm talking about if there is a family of 4, it's around 15 lakhs for a Europe booking. He would not go and pay online to the customer. He would definitely want somebody in his area to come to his home and explain him, give that personalized this thing, and leave all that. We have the data. Right now, our 70% of sales happens from offline, not from the online. That is more than enough to say that even in this evolved thing, and even company is going full throttle digital, we still get 70% to 80% sales from offline. And we have the technology to back you and make sure that in the offline mode also we use the technology and to our advantage and create the offline sales on more stronger side. So that's the strategy which we are working on.
Well, absolutely, completely agreed because the amount, amount is big, and people would prefer talking somebody to face because of all that hassles happening. But data, what it said, Sankalji speaks all. Is it okay that we mandate on the ground floor, or can we shift on higher floors?
Again, it depends. Yes, preferable is ground floor because see, simple mantra, jo dikta hai wahi bikta hai. So that's how it is. But yes, we are not very much adamant that it has to be a ground floor only. If it has a good visibility, if some from the area where a lot of people who are able to see that yes, Thomas Cook outlet is there. We have outlets where which are on the first floor as well. But
Yeah.
yes, the only
Well,
request is to have at a good visibility area, good market
absolutely.
area.
Absolutely. Friends, I'm sorry, I don't think we'll be able to answer all questions, but I really want to pick up maximum that we can. Rest, we will go on one-on-one basis. Amazing response. So I don't see the name. It says elaborate operational expenses. I think Mr. Sankalp has just done it. But if you need some more details, we will be more than happy to talk to you in more details one-on-one. How much commission? I think that has already been covered. Mr. Jhajari is again asking, are you giving any security on the deposit that you're taking?
Security, we are taking security
Interest,
deposits.
interest on the security deposit.
No, we are not.
Refund. No, okay. What is expected payback period? I think we already
I've
covered that part. Yeah,
covered that.
covered that part. Mr. Mr. is asking sales revenue required to achieve break even.
Again,
The
covered in
sales,
that this
in
thing.
that slide in the Excel itself. Hi, Magar Patta Road, Pune. I'm interested. Very good, Mr. Satale. So, of course, once we are done with this webinar, we ensure that we get in touch with you. Instead, we are also posting the numbers on the chat box continuously. Please feel free to call us. And of course, we can do a tri-party call with Sankalji and get this area blocked because I see a lot of people looking for locations to be blocked. What are the qualification requirements of a franchisor to become a franchise partner? Very nice question, Mr. Mohammed. So, sir, what are the qualifications? What are the licenses also? Let's talk about required and who would help.
So basically, we need a simple a GST which has to be there. Company GST, and it can be in partnership model. It can be on the proprietorship. So that is the basic simple requirement which is there. And even actually for the first 2-3 years, even GST is not required because why to pay unnecessary? So let's say as I talk, if it has to be more than 20 lakhs, then it is required. So PAN card, company PAN card, a proprietorship, this thing or partnership. So that's the basic thing which is required to register your company. That's
So,
about
running
it.
a travel agency, don't you need specific license? Sir?
No. We Thomas Cook, as I told you, inventory and everything is managed by us. So it's an umbrella which we give. So they don't need to worry about
They
anything.
don't need to specific. And in fact, I was really getting a nice feeling when he said there will be a store manager who will be allotted to that place at your payroll. So, friends, this is what the support that we actually look for from a brand where they have a legacy and of course they are also giving the store manager at their own cost. Mr. Dave is asking, are we open for lead generation? So he's asking specially free for Mumbai location Kandavali. We can answer this question one on one. Are you open for Surat locations?
As if now not, it's but beyond 6 months, we will, once we have finished these quota, which we have just told, then definitely we will look for more expansion. But these are right now our priorities. So right now, if you say for immediately for Surat, not, but please be in touch with us and we will, whenever open, we can have that option given to you as well.
Very nice. And I'm interested for Jaipur location. Somebody types that, Mr. Tripathi. So yes, sir, we will get in touch with you. And Mr. Tripathi, our team members will be getting in touch with you soon after this webinar. They start calling you, and of course, we can block that location for you. The questions are not ending, but the time is. But I still want to take more questions. Going forward, what are the challenges in view of online business booming? Uh, so rather, I will reframe it. Do you see any threat in this industry, sir? Of course, COVID was something which was worstly affected, but again, I see even the new tracks where the budget was launched, and we see that the Indian government is especially supporting a lot of tourism, and so as abroad. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We are also saying the same thing, and we are seeing the lot of good, great forward bookings right now for the year 2023. It's for the summer season. People are booking like crazy. And so the last 2-3 years in the pandemic, when people was not able to travel, now people are actually, we are seeing a revenge travel kind of a thing, symptom, which is going on. Customers are ready to even shell little bit more also, but they need a good safety and quality holiday. And that's where I request all of you to come and partner with us. And in this growing industry right now, where we are seeing a lot of forward bookings, a lot of demand for upcoming travel. In fact, in Today Times of India, or yesterday, there was an ad that some billion, I'm not exactly the number, but there was some billion which was shared that Indians are shelling this kind of numbers to monies going for a holiday, and they have already smart UK, China, who were number one people who used to travel abroad. But India this year has broken all the record. So that's the kind of, it's not I am talking, it's the industry which is talking, it's the media which is talking. So the industry is growing very rapidly. We just need to be there with the best in service, and business will definitely happen.
Lovely, sir. In fact, I don't see the name, but his question is, are you going to help for any marketing, customer acquisition, and lead generation? Everything is done by them. Everything, lead generation, ATL activities, BTL activities, newspaper ads, TV commercials, the designing part of the local BTL activities, lead generation, everything is supported by the brand itself at their cost. What are the profits
Only
rating
thing is there, sir. So the BTL activities, the local activities is done by the
by the
partners there.
local partner?
Yeah, the local partners, because, and those are not much. Like I can give you an example. You do a canopy activity in a society. In the society, will ask you around another 15,000, 20,000, and you get a good return of investment. So that's something. So another best part of our business is that our activities for generating leads are not very higher side, but returns are pretty higher. So that's the advantage again, which is there.
Actually saw that it was proven fact. We see a lot of questions coming on ROI. So ROI is something, sir, which has to be go in details and in depth collaboration. So we would again advise you to please get in touch with us one-on-one basis, and we would love to explain you with all your questions and objections on one-on-one basis. Dhaka, are we open for Dhaka, sir?
Dhaka right now, I'll have to check. I'm not cannot tell you the answer right now. We earlier used to have offices of Thomas Cook in Nepal and other places. In Dhaka, I think we have a preferred sales agent, but we'll check on that, sir. We'll check surely.
Lovely. So, of course, sir, Mr. Saha, you can get back to us and we can check on that. Ms. Das is asking, what about Bengal and Bihar?
Bihar right now, yes, we are not right now there. Bengal, we already have a lot of partners currently in Calcutta, as well as if you have any other cities in mind. Right now, we are not very eager, but yes, in future we will be, like the Durgapur or the other places, Siliguri or somewhere in Bengal. If you are looking at, we can always look at Calcutta. We are pretty much covered. We have around 5 outlets in Calcutta, which covers the entire this thing. And but yes, in future, if that is a requirement, we will surely come up with. Please be in touch with us.
Yes, and most of the questions are still is coming on ROI economics. So, friends, as we say, although it has been explained, if you want to revisit the webinar, I see one question recording available. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. You can absolutely go on the YouTube page of Franchise India, click on the live section. Even after this webinar ends, and you will see this complete recording coming over there. Rather, instead, give us a call. We will call you back and let's go one-on-one basis. A very good question, because this is the Franchise India consultancy really helps. Let's talk about some competition and competitor analysis. Who are the direct competitors, sir, and what kind of competition are we expecting from them?
Well, that's again the USP, which actually a good question. So I would tell that right now with major bigger player like Cox and King, pre-pandemic only is not available right now in the market. And the other players in terms of the national player, when we talk about the brand, Thomas Cook and SOTCs are the currently one which is there. Which is the national player, which has the strengths of operating in multiple cities with our strength of distribution. So basically, if I have to tell you, nationally, we don't have right now the competition. Yes, we are expecting new ones, new people to again come back, because in COVID, there were many companies which shut their operations and now they want to come back. But that's the advantage right now. We in the COVID times also were completely running all our outlet. And as I told you, we made people travel during those times whenever the destination were getting open. So the USP and the strength is the nationally, there are very few players who are right now with the stature of what we are. And secondly, yes, Make My Trip and others are there who has a mix and brick and mortar model as well, but they keep on opening and others are also there. But yes, currently Thomas Cook is having majorly no such competition, but local market, local competition is always there. There are small time travel agents and all there. So we have to compete with them as well. And that's why we need your support and local expertise from your side, from your this thing to again strengthen out there, because we have the product, we have the system, we have the logistics. We need more local this thing. So where will you come into the picture?
Lovely, sir. And of course, we have one question asking. We talked about a store manager, so I'm sure he'll be available full time.
Yes,
He's
it's
a full time
full time.
person. And are we open for West Bengal places like Durgapur, uh, Bahrampur, Malda?
I
Are
have
we open
just
for that
given the
places?
answer. Yeah, right now not there, in another 6 months, but yeah, post that we will
We will
again
be. We will.
see how it is the distribution, where are we currently placed, what are the requirement, and we will again come up with the new places where we want to open. So please be in touch, but right now not immediately.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I also don't see the name. It's an anonymous attendee who writes that he's got a space of 1500 and is ready to dedicate 600 square feet to Thomas Cook. Is it possible to cater? Of course, yes. The location, that's what we want. In fact, it will be even advantage because you'll be saving on rental part if it's your own place. And yeah, of course, can be talked over. So, friends, there are a lot of questions. I'm just scrolling down in favor of time because we're already up by 15 minutes, what we were decided to. But glad to see the kind of overwhelming response that we have. Can we project the ROI over a year? Well, completely depends on location. But yes, the calculative sheet spread over 3 years and then probably next 3 years is actually talking about it. We'll take it one on one. Are you open for Mohali or Chandigarh?
Currently, again, not now, but because Mohali, we already have our franchisee partner who is there. So not now, not right now, immediately.
Well, Mr. Vaibhav, you wanted to see a franchise picture of one franchisee. Absolutely correct. Don't even have to ask here. Just go on any social media platform and you will find thousands of them.
Yeah.
And in fact, that's a part where franchise India would also play. Once we're getting into the next stages, we will love to take you to the existing outlets which are running. क्योंकि again, I'll borrow the word from Santat ji, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. So of course, you would like to see how the operations are working. Maybe spend good time over there. Probably, you see how the business works. A good location, very high footfall of Burap Bazaar of Kolkata. We have 200 square feet. Wish to take franchise. Well, of course, we can get in touch with you, sir, and we will love to do that. Are you open for Jaipur, Chitrakoot location? So we already answered that. Yes. Are you open for Hyderabad?
Uh, Currently not now, but yes, another 4, 5, 6 months we can look at that as well.
Okay. So even we are giving some international locations query. Are you open for Rak Dubai?
No, not Dubai right now, because Dubai we have a sister company there, but not immediately for Dubai.
Well, nice question, sir. Once somebody takes a franchisee, what is the location or the radius that you're giving them?
See, we make sure that around 5 kilometer radius, there is no such other outlet, 5 to 4, 4 minimum, yes, more minimum 4 and maximum 5, that we don't open any other outlet there. So that's the kind of radius is there. But from the business perspective, there is no territorial. You opening an outlet in Mumbai, and if you have a customer who is in Calcutta, because as I told you, even with the offline, we are empowering you with such a digital presence and digital as well as technology. You can cater and do servicing of your customer from Kolkata also, from Mumbai. So territorial in terms of the shop, yes, but not in terms of the customer. So customer, you can do servicing from anywhere. So that's there is no capping on that.
Last question I'll take Goa.
Goa.
Yeah. Are you
Goa
okay?
right now we are already having, so right now not looking at.
The place is
I have
gone,
already
friends.
shared the list of where currently we are looking at.
Absolutely, friends. So we see that looking at the legacy of this brand, all the locations are almost sold out. And before the locations that we are opened with, before they get sold out, take this, grab the first mover opportunity, advantage, and get where your business is going to start. The new financial year is going to start, and of course, this is where the legacy talks about. All right, Mr. Sankalji and all the friends who have been there, it was just amazing, a special splendid response that you get today, and wish you all the best. Please get in touch with us. I announce the number for you again. It's our hotline numbers are 97176 83838. I repeat, it's 97176 83838. You can even email us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Feedback@franchiseindia.in would be our email address. We are eager to hear from you. Our Do Your Own Business specialists are eagerly waiting for your phone calls. So thank you very much, audience. Any last things that you want to add up, Sankalji, before I invite Harshita for her concluding notes? Sankalji, anything last you want to say before we conclude this session?
No, thanks everyone for joining this thing, and thank you so much, Franchisee India, for allowing my brand to be presented here. And it's great, and we are really looking forward. The industry is booming right now, and we want energetic, good partners with whom we can work and improve our and their sales as well, and revenue for both of them. So looking forward, it's an exciting industry. It's an industry where it's about white collar. You get to meet a lot of new people. You get to make a lot of good new connections. The kind of work which we do is pretty interesting. Every day is a new day. Every day is a learning day. And with that note, I would just like to say, let's rock the travel industry.
Absolutely. And with that, over to you, Harshika, for your final and concluding notes, please.
Thank you so much, Saraswar. Thank you so much, Sankal, for this wonderful presentation and the question answer that we have taken for our friends. Friends, do join us on our Naya Saal Naya Business. We are doing our special evening series, Bharat Franchise Show. Today, we have invited brands from the F&B side to do your registration. Registrations link sent over the chat box. Also, you can reach us to our hotline number 9717683838. You can also write us on feedback@franchiseindia.in. You can also connect to the LinkedIn IDs of Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am. Refer to the slides. We are happy to assist you. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Bye bye.